Goddamn, conversations with legends. Crazy how one day your idols can turn into your brethren. Bitches we severing. Hit up my
Bonjour, 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 and hello to all. It's your boy Drew, here to talk about that hybrid theory. If you saw my One More Light review of Linkin Park's latest failure, then you probably heard me say that I was gonna review all their studio albums, and yes, this is the kickoff of that. You got to start somewhere. Hybrid Theory. This album came out when I was like 2 years old, so of course I didn't hear it when it came out. I didn't grow up with this project. I didn't even know who Linkin Park was until I saw Transformers and heard What I've Done at the end of the movie. But you know what? It was enough to make me say, I think I might like these Linkin Park dudes. So, I went back and listened to it, and I've been listening to Hybrid Theory for years now. I gave it another listen recently while I was at work just to prepare myself for this review. And this album is definitely a really good album. Is it like top 10 must listen albums? No. I don't agree with a lot of the accolades this album has garnered. I don't think it's that fantastic. This album is kind of known as one of the more important records of the late 90s / early 2000s. And while I don't agree with all that, I will say that this is a very tight listen. The first 5 songs on this record I absolutely love. Paper Cut, One Step Closer, With You, Points of Authority, and Crawling are just absolutely brilliant songs. They're great. They sound great. You can sing along to them. Cause I'm one step closer to the edge and I'm about to break. It's definitely that teen angst, that older teenage soul that's so tortured by everyday problems that really aren't that important in hindsight. But you know what? It sounds great and it relates to me. But you do kind of realize when you listen to this album years later that all 5 of these first 5 songs sound exactly the same. These songs are the exact same songs. Paper Cut, One Step Closer, With You, Points of Authority. These 4 songs are all the same song. Like there's really no variation in terms of lyrical content or what these songs are about or how they're structured. They're all the same fucking song. And you know what? That doesn't bother me though, because they're so good. The vibe that I get with this record is that the first half of this album was them doing their rap rock sound and doing it consistently, nigga. Consistently, nigga. And then we get to the last half of the record where they take a little more experiences. This is why I shouldn't do videos 30 minutes after I wake up. But experiments, especially after In the End, which the band has referenced as one of their most poppiest songs ever. One of the most well-known Linkin Park songs ever too. Everybody knows this song. In the End. It's just the perfect song. And then we get into other tracks on this record, like A Place for My Head, which has this really kind of weird guitar in it that but we actually do get those hard rock guitars sooner in the song, but it does throw me off a little bit. I like the song, don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting it. And something that catches me off guard every single time is how hard and aggressive Forgotten comes in. Oh my god. From the top to the bottom, on top I stop. And that shit gets me so hyped. I want to just go to the nearest party city, grab a white wig, put it on, and just nod my head hard as fuck. Like I just can't do it with the aggression of that track. It just gets me every single time. And then the album ends with one of my favorite Linkin Park songs ever, High Voltage, which just has Mike Shinoda spitting some sick, wicked rhymes over this great beat. And just to give you a couple of my favorite moments on this song, I mastered numerology and Big Bang theology, perform lobotomies with telekinetic psychology. That is just spitting. I buckle knees like leg braces. Cast a spell of I buckle knees like leg braces? I didn't even get that line until I just read it. Oh my God, Mike Shinoda. Oh my God. My blood type's Krylon, Technicolor type A. On highways bright with road rage. Pages of wind and cages of tin that bounce all around. Oh my God. Devouring the scene, subliminal gangrene paintings. Overall the same thing. Woo! Write rhymes at ease while the track stands at attention. Meant to put you away with the pistol official. Ooh! Just bars. Oh my God, I missed the 90s music so much. Even though I was born in I almost told y'all my age. Psych, bitch. Psych, bitch. Yeah. Look, this album is tight. This album is tight as fuck. Do I have any problems with it? Slightly. You know, I did admit that the first few songs are kind of the same song over and over again. There's also a couple of songs on here that I just don't really care to hear. The only song that I can say I really skip every time I listen to this album is By Myself. It just doesn't do anything for me. By myself. It's just, it feels like noise when I listen. This is what I used to think rock was. Like, this is what I thought all rock was. Just this constant noise in my ear that's just like, dude, you're gonna make me chug 8 bottles of Tylenol if you don't calm the fuck down. You know what? But this album is actually really tight. There's a lot of songs on here that are like top 20 favorite Linkin Park songs of all time. These songs are fucking amazing. They sound great. Mike Shinoda sounds great. Chester Bennington, because on the One More Light video I called him Benningham, and it ain't that. It ain't that. But you know what? This album is tight. It's definitely a cool listen, and I'll fuck with it heavy. I give Hybrid Theory a very, very, very strong B. Dope ass album. Check out my next review where I talk about Meteora, where you're pretty much gonna hear me bust a nut on camera. And with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell, lets you know when I upload. I got a Facebook page. It's in the description below. With all that being said, have a good day, you glorious hybrid bastards.